What's good if you're just joining or if you're watching. I'm going to be editing a video on CapCut, and basically this is just me showing you my editing process and how I edit. All right. Over time, I'll learn how to be able to put the chat on top of the screen so that people that are watching this later on YouTube will still be able to at least see what the conversation in the chat was about. Not be like I'm slanted. So now this is it. First things first, before I even start the video, first things first, whenever I have a video like recorded like this, what I will do first is to cut the video, like cut out the empty, cut out the, what do they call it, the places where I'm just quiet, the dead silence, filler words and all of that. So that's what I'm going to do first. But there's a feature on CapCut that auto cuts, but I can't find that feature anymore. I swear. There's a feature that auto cuts. And yes, this is another thing again. If I don't know how to do something, I will just go and check it on YouTube. YouTube is my go-to. Bro, like, all right, since we can't do that, let's go ahead and first do some, we'll do this retouch first. Features, mouth, teeth, 40%, because I feel like if you make it to 100, that's just you doing, like, you are doing too much. I usually don't. Okay, maybe saturation. Now looking at this, I don't know, not really feeling how it looks.
Out, you would know your bestseller.
Yes, something else again, audio. Reduce noise.
If your clothing brand is consistently making sales and your bank account still feels broke,
let's do the adjust. Let's reset it.
trust me, you are not alone. 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 When I first, trust me, you are not alone. Trust me, you are not alone. Trust me, you are not alone. When I first,
let's do this adjustments again.
trust me, you are not alone. When I first started Absa Worldwide, I was I s- when I first started Absa Worldwide,
So obviously there will be mistakes. Where can I find, like, where can I find this thing, I beg? Let me see if it's splitting scenes. Unless maybe they changed the name. So now we'll wait for CapCut to automatically do this. If you're just joining, please like the live. If you're just joining, please like the live. There's a bit of delay, but if you're joining, like the live. Thank you for joining the live. And this is me from the title. I guess from the title you can tell this is me taking you through my editing process, and I'm editing my next YouTube video. The video title is five money mistakes that will ruin your clothing brand. Yeah. That's it. But if you're just joining, thank you for joining the stream. Also, don't forget to drop a like to support the stream. It will help push it out. You know, I'm trying to be consistent with going live every day on YouTube. Is this your first time joining my live, or you've joined my live before? Let me know in the chat. Did it?
I started Absa Worldwide.
It's not it, man. Wait, no. What, like, how? What is this thing, man? Why did they move it? Like, wait. CapCut AI auto cuts. Now YouTube will still show me ads. I wanted to show it on the screen, but it might be too heavy for my PC since I'm doing a lot of things. But it didn't work now. It split scenes, but it didn't work. Let's do it again. Let's try it. Let's give you one more try. It split scenes. So I have to try it again. Let's give you one more try. See, I think it should work this time around. Now this, for example, is something that I would say this is like the what do you call it? It's not the this is not the fun side of maybe running a clothing brand or building like a brand, because editing, editing is so time consuming, If you're just joining, please don't forget to like, because it helps push the what do you call it, the live out to more people. And also, is this your first time joining my live? Unfortunately, I can't see names, but okay, I think if I tap here, nah, it's not working. And I can't play music because of YouTube copyright. Shit didn't work, man. Okay, maybe transcript, I don't know. We'll see though. If you're just joining, please don't forget to drop a like to support the stream. And also let me know, is this your first time joining the live? I'm curious to know, is this your first time joining the live? I guess maybe people here are not so chatty. Is this your live? And on how the live performs, I'll try to keep doing more because I know it also helps my channel. So I'll try to keep doing it. I'm on my final lap now, so I'm trying to grind more because this once I get to 1 year, the watch time hours will now start reducing. It's not like I'm chasing my tail. So with this one now, at least I'm getting upper hand. It now feels like I just came here to show how AI will edit the video for me. Because this one now, I'm just planning on cutting the video, just making cuts. Wait. Pauses, repeats, filler words, delete. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Finally, I got it. So let's see how the the CapCut AI did.
If your clothing brand is consistently making sales and your bank account still feels broke, trust me, you are not alone. When I first started Absa Worldwide, I started from my
I guess it's not perfect. So instead of me still trying to find AI that will do this thing, let me just do it myself.
consistent. If your clothing brand is consistently making sales and your bank account still feels broke, trust me, you are not alone.
Trust me, you are not alone.
Trust me, you are not alone. When I first started Absa Worldwide, trust me, you are not alone. When I first started Absa Worldwide, I started Absa Worldwide in a two worldwide. You are not alone. I started Absa Worldwide in a 2-bedroom. You are not alone. I started Absa Worldwide in a 2-bedroom apartment back when I was in school. And now we've generated over $40,000 in sales. And I wouldn't have been able to get to this point if I didn't fix those money mistakes I was making early on in sales. And I wouldn't have been able to get to this point if I didn't fix those money mistakes I was making early on. Then I'm showing you. Chichi, no stop. Then I'm showing you.
So Zeno was the one behind the camera here. It's just so funny.
I was making early on. Today, I'll be showing you the 5 money mistakes that is ruining your clothing brand and how you can avoid them. I'm Abdrazak and how you can avoid them. I'm Abdrazak Sani. I've been running my clothing brand Absa Worldwide for the past 4 years now. So
I made a mistake.
And how you can avoid them. I'm Abdrazak Sani. I've been running my clothing brand for the past 4 years now. So I'm very sure this video will be helpful. Abdrazak Sani. I've been running my clothing brand for the past 4 years now.
I wish this was a video I saw when I was starting.
So I'm very sure this video will be very.
Now, I'm thinking of it after I finish recording the video. If you're just joining, please like the live. It's going to help support the stream and get more people in here. Also, let me know first time joining my live. I think there's a delay. I need to fix this delay. The delay is like so long, man. Honestly.
Abdrazak Sani, I've been running and avoid them. I'm Abdrazak Sani. I've been running my clothing brand for the past 4 years now. I'm very sure this video will be helpful to you. And the fifth mistake will be helpful to you. And the fifth mistake is actually the ones for. The fifth mistake is actually the ones for. This video will be helpful to you. And the fifth mistake is actually the one for people that are in fifth mistake. And mistake number 5 is something I ignored too long. And And mistake number 5 is something I ignored too long. You and mistake number 5 will be helpful to you. Video will be helpful to you. And mistake number, I'm very sure this video will be helpful to you. And mistake number 5 is something that helpful to you. And mistake number 5 is something that I ignored too long because I thought I didn't need it, and it would have cost me big time.
Let me even hear.
Something that helpful to you. And mistake number 5 is something that I ignored too long because I thought I didn't need it, and it would have cost.
My problem that I have with this mic is that buzzing sound. So most times I have to really like stress
mistake
about
number
that.
1, mixing personal.
About that, this buzzing sound. Like I don't know what is causing it. They say this because when you connect a microphone to a mic, when you connect a microphone to a camera, the camera tries to boost the audio or something like that. Something like
big
that.
Time. Number 1, mixing personal. Mistake number 1, mix cost me big time. Mistake number 1, mixing personal money and business money. When I started first, I thought it wasn't important to separate the money, but you need to understand that if you are not separating the money, you are mixing. When I started first, I thought it wasn't important to separate the money, but you need to understand that if you are not separating the money, you are mixing two worlds together, your personal life and your business life. They are two separate entities and they are supposed to exist separately. So it's money. When I started money and business money, and business
if you're just
money.
joining,
When
please
I
like the
started
live
first, I
so
thought
that it will push the live stream to more people, and also it will show YouTube that you like the live, so more people will get here. If this is your first time joining the live, please let me know, have you been on the live before, and did you find me through content like
business money. When I started first, I thought it wasn't important to separate the money, but you need to understand that if you are not separating the money,
and this is something that I would normally be doing on my PC, but I was like, man, let me just try going live now. It's not, it's not bad for me to be working and at the same time be live. I wanted to wear this, bro. Let me not stain this my shirt. I wanted to wear these glasses, but I'm not sure I'll be able to see well. I hope you've liked the live. I hope you've liked the live.
Money. When I started first, I thought it wasn't important to separate the money, but you need to understand that if you are not separating the money, you are mixing two worlds together, your personal life and your business life. They are two separate entities and they are supposed to exist separately. So please, if you don't have a business account, you can go money. You are mixing two worlds together, your personal life and your business life. They are two separate entities and they are supposed to exist separately. So please, if you don't have a business account, you can go and open one with Money Points. I'm not sponsored by them, but that's the one I used, and it has helped me keep my records in check. Keep my records in check. Having a business account helps you keep track of how much is coming into your business, just your finances overall. Because if you have not separated business, just your finances overall.
Finance.
Just your finances overall. Because if you're not business, just your finances overall. Because if you have not separated your
also, if you're here maybe on the live now, or if you're watching this on the YouTube video, I guess with the YouTube video you'll be able to tell, but how long do you think this would take? This is very, very time consuming, like editing, right? Usually I just chill. Like this 12 minutes video, I'm sure this thing is going to take me, even me too, let me just try and estimate. It will take me like 1 hour 30 minutes. So now let's see how long the live will be on for. Like 1 hour 30 minutes.
Because if you have not separated your personal money from,
not to edit the whole video, just to trim it, remove all my mistakes, all those extra. That's what I need to do.
You have not separated your personal money from your business money, you will just be using the same account to buy food stuff in the market. You use the same account to buy even data for your phone. Then you use the same account to buy sample you for your phone. Then you use the same account to buy
Baby,
sample. You use the same. Do you understand? You are mixing two words and they should not mix at all. Once I did that, I could actually see. Do you understand? You are mixing two words and they should not mix at all. Once I did that, I could actually see. Once I did
all these mistakes, these are mistakes that normally YouTube will not see.
Mix at all. Once I did that, I could actually see what my business was bringing in and how much was going out. Very helpful. Mistake number, how much was going out. Mistake number 2, confusing wants and needs. And needs. There was a time where I made a big sale. My brand brought in like a big, huge amount of return, and the first thing that came to mind, like a big, huge amount, made a big sale. My brand brought in like a big, huge amount of return. A big in like a big, brought in like a big brand brought in like a huge amount of return, and my brand brought in like a huge amount of return, and the my brand brought in like a huge amount of my brand brought in like a huge amount of return, and the first thing that came to brought in like a huge amount of return, and the first thing that came to my mind was a shoe that I was thinking of return, and the first thing that came to my mind was a shoe that I was.
Please, I hope you've liked the live. This is just me showing you my editing process on CapCut, and I'm just trimming the videos first. I'm not doing the whole editing process because that takes me like 3 days, so obviously I cannot be doing this. It takes me like 3 hours a day for 3 days, so I can't do the whole process live. I'll just do the trimming. Maybe tomorrow when I come and continue, I'll do the second one. Not maybe, tomorrow when I continue editing the video, I'll be live again. So if you're here and you want to see me continue until you see the final results on YouTube, and I'm sure you will learn a lot. If there's anything that you are confused about, you can ask me, and since I'm doing it now, I'll be able to answer instead of making this a video.
Return, and the first thing that came to my mind was a shoe that I was thinking of, and the first thing that came to my mind of return, and the huge amount of return. And the first thing that came to my mind was a shoe that I was thinking of. And it brought in like a huge amount of return. And the first thing that came to my mind was a shoe that I was thinking about for a long time, which was the Travis Scott Nike collaboration.
And I've started learning how to edit better now. I don't just, before I used to cut anyhow. Now I don't just cut anyhow. Some places that silence is important. Some places, you know, you taking a breath is important. Let it not just be like one full sentence. It's only TikTok that is good. Or
the shoe that I was thinking about for a long time, YouTube, which was the Travis Scott Nike collaboration. And I remember spending a lot of money for that shoe when it didn't bring any return back to my business. Most times what I do now is I always think, is this something that I want as a person, or is this something that my business needs? It's very easy to confuse the both of them, but you need to be disciplined. You need business needs as a person, or is this something that my business needs?
So this one now, because this is like an end of a statement or a sentence rather, I'll just,
it's very easy to confuse.
I'll just cut it
any
like
return
this.
Back to my business. Most times.
What? Hello?
What Fianak? What Fianak? Fianak ito.
What you are? We are what? What are you trying to say? Are you on the live or something? Or you don't know I'm live?
No. You said what? Fianak, it means in your eye, and that's like, Sudai moms say that when you say something that they don't like. They say the thing that you said and then Fianak afterwards.
Oh, really? Wait first, too. Speaking of, I'm coming.
But you need to be disciplined. You need business needs. As a person, or
I want to be sure of something. I just realized that my mic is up. So maybe my voice.
This one now, because this is like an end of the statement.
Okay. No. But I'm live right now, baby. Okay. Let me call you.
You're live.
Yeah.
You're live on what? YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry about that. Now let me continue. I thought I think I'm using my desktop or desktop
Nike
mic.
collaboration. And I remember spending a lot of money for that shoe when it didn't bring any return back to my business. Most times what I do now is I always think, is this something that I want as a person, or is this something that my business needs? It's very easy to confuse the both of them, but you need to be disciplined. You need to be honest with yourself and tell yourself, this shoe that I'm buying is not going to help my business in any way. Instead of buying this shoe, I can invest the money into future drops, or buying something that you know your business needs and would help operation easier than spending money on something that you want. Every naira money on something that you want. Operation easier than spending money on something that you want. Every naira and every something that you want. Every naira and every dollar that comes into the business should go into needs for the business. Ask yourself, do I need this for my business, or I just go into needs for the business?
I've already said this.
Easier than spending money on something that you want. Every naira and you need to be honest with yourself and tell yourself, this shoe that I'm buying is not going to help my business in any way. Instead of buying this shoe, I can invest the money into future drops, or buying something that you know your business needs and would help operation easier than spending money on something that's for the business. Ask yourself, do I need this for my business, or I just need this to look cool on Instagram? Early on, I chose the Instagram route, but I regretted it. So please try to avoid that at all costs. It's not going to be easy. You have to be disciplined, but trust me, it will be beneficial in the long run. Yeah. If you don't, mistake number 3, no budget, no plan. If you don't.
So I was reading the points from my laptop. That's why my laptop is there. I cannot cram everything like in my head. Surprise, most YouTubers use scripts. They read from somewhere. They use scripts. But me now, I've not gotten to a point where I think I want to get all those teleprompter, what all this news station use. So I'd rather be doing it like this. At the end of the day, bro, it's not like I'm making money from the YouTube. This is not professional yet. When money starts coming in, I'll be putting money back into it to make it more professional, obviously.
Avoid that at all costs. It's not going to be easy. You have to be disciplined.
And how you can help is by liking and subscribing. If you're in the chat, go and like right now. Go and like if you've not liked yet.
But trust me, it will be beneficial in the long run. Mistake number 3, no budget, no plan. If you don't tell your money the right places to go, your money will disappear quietly. So whenever you get money, or whenever you're planning a drop, make sure that you budget how much you want to use for production, how much you want to pay photographers, how much you're going to pay models, and calculate other minor expenses as well, like transportation. Because if you don't budget that and you are just running things randomly, trust me, your money will be disappearing and you won't even know where your money is disappearing to. My brand, I now plan exactly how much goes into the papers. It didn't happen overnight. When I started budgeting, stop running out of money for the next job. Disappearing to. With my brand, money is disappearing to. Where your money is disappearing to. With my brand now, I now budget everything that goes into every aspect. Photography, all those points that I mentioned. I budget everything for those places. I budget everything for those. I budget everything for mention. I budget everything for those places. I budget everything points that I mentioned. I budget everything for those things because if you budget, I budget everything. With my brand, I now budget whatever. I now with my brand, everything. With my brand, I now plan exactly how much goes into production points that I mentioned. With my brand, I now plan exactly how much goes into production, manufacturing, marketing, saving, to production, manufacturing, marketing, savings, and unexpected costs. And when I started doing that, when I started budgeting, I stopped running out of money before. When I started budgeting, I stopped running out of money before. Marketing, savings, and unexpected costs. And when I started doing that, when I started budgeting expected costs, marketing, savings, and unexpected costs. When I started budgeting, I stopped running out of money before my next drop. Out of money before my next drop. Saving of the plan. Saving is also
the reason why I was like that is because I use CapCut to edit. Like the
my
AI
next
feature.
drop. Money before my next drop. Saving is also part of the plan. Emergencies will come. Just make sure that you are ready. I'm going to pause it real quick to tell you right now that I am trying to beat Mo Alola in subscriber count.
Listen
She's
to this
4,000
part.
subscribers away from us. So please, if you just take a second to like and subscribe, especially if you've made it to this point, I would appreciate that, and it will help me push out more videos. So I need the support from you guys. We're able to beat Ashlocks. We can beat Mo Alola again as well. Mistake number 4, not tracking expenses and income. You need to understand that you need to keep. One of the best things that I ever did for my brand was Ashlocks. We can beat Mo Alola again as well. Mistake number 4, not tracking expenses and income. Not tracking expenses and income. One of the best things that I ever did for my brand was tracking how much was coming in and how much was going out. I know I mentioned that with the having a separate bank account, but you writing it manually, either in your notebook, you can get a physical notebook or an online software.
Like me, funny enough, I have a physical notebook. What? Wait, am I going to realize something on live now? Where is my... Wait, give me a minute. Yeah? Okay, I think I know where the book is. It's in my box. Let me just finish this real quick. We are 4 minutes in.
That you can use to keep record, because keeping track of it is important. Funny enough, it was the time that I spoke to my mom and she asked me how much did my brand bring in last month, and I couldn't answer the question. That was when I realized I needed to keep track of how much was coming in, how much was going out, how much was I spending on things. write it down because it will be helpful for you. How much was I spending on things? Write it down because it will be helpful for you to keep record of things. You would know how much you are pushing out. You would know your bestseller. You will just be able to keep track of things clearly. It is like a financial skeleton. Able to keep track of things clearly. It is like a financial to keep track of things clearly. It is like a financial skeleton. It is like a financial to be able to keep track of things clearly. It is like a financial skeleton. It is like a financial skeleton for your brand that it is like a financial skeleton for your brand that once you are able to do it, you can keep track of everything, where the money is going to, and it will help you plan better moving forward. Because if you know, last month you check your record, last month last month you check your record, last month you check your record, last drop I spent 200,000 naira on photographers. You would know that this drop you should budget around that same thing. But if you don't keep track of the sales, or you don't keep track of records, trust sales, but if you don't keep track of the sales, or you don't keep track of records, trust me, you will forget. 5 drops in, you will forget. You cannot cram everything in your head. It is very impossible. Then in your head, it is very impossible. Then in your head, it is very impossible. Then it is very impossible. Very impossible. Then before I finish a pop-up, fail reach maybe possible. Before that, I'll use to fail. You broke again. Head, it is very impossible. Before I very important. Cannot cram everything in your head. It is very impossible. Before I started doing this, I used to possible. Before I started doing this, I used to feel rich at some point. Then all of a sudden, I'll be broke. After a pop-up, I'll feel rich. Then 1 week later, I'll feel broke. But it's because I wasn't keeping track of anything. So I could not even account for where my money was going. Now I use simple spreadsheets to learn how much I made. Now I use simple for where my money was going. Now I use simple spreadsheets like Google Excel. Now I use simple spreadsheets like Google Excel was going. Now I use simple spreadsheets like Microsoft Excel. I also use a physical notebook where I keep record of things. I also keep track of things through my bumper, which is where I sell clothes on my platform. But I can't do that everything on bumper, so I need to do some physically as well, clothes on my platform. But I can't do that. I sell clothes on my platform, but I can't do everything on bumper's platform. But I can't do everything on bumper, so I need to do some physically as well, writing it down.
If
and
you're
it
just
helps
joining
me
the
out
live,
so much.
please like the live. Let's get more people in here. If you've not subscribed as well, this would be a very good time for you to subscribe.
So much.
And I'm editing my next YouTube video. Tell me what you think about it so far. Is this your first time joining my live?
It shows me it helps me out so much because it shows me what is working for me and what is just burning money, what I'm just spending money anyhow on. Then number 5, money anyhow on. Mistake number 5, if you made it to this point, I'm sure that you have already. Mistake number 5, spending money anyhow on. If you made it to this spending money anyhow on. If you anyhow on. If you made it to this point, I'm sure that what I'm just spending money anyhow on. If you made it to this point, I'm sure that you've already made it. If you made it to this point, you are part of the made it money anyhow on. If you made it to this point, you are part of the 20% of the VIP. 20% of the VIP. If you made it to mistake number 5, you are part of the 20% of people that watch my video today. On. If you made it to mistake number 5, you are anyhow on. If you made it to mistake number 5, you are part of the 20% of people that watch my video to this point.
Because on YouTube, people don't be staying for long. Attention span, everybody's attention span is cooked.
My video to this point. And trust me.
What's good? What's good? Glizzy Gamer. Wow. Glitzy.
If you my video to this point. And trust me, if you have made it past your first year, your second year, your third year, if you have made it past your first year, your second year, and trust me, if you have made it past your first year, your second year, your third year in running.
Glizzy Gamer, is this your first time joining the live?
Past your first year, your second year, your third year in running your brand. This is something you need. You need an accountant.
Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you
You
too,
need
man.
an
Nice to meet
accountant.
you. Nice to meet you too. I hope you're liking the live. I hope you're liking the live.
You need an accountant. This is something that I felt like I didn't need. It was a huge ego thing where I felt like, no, I cannot give my money to somebody to manage it for me. But you need to find somebody that you trust, somebody that is not living a frugal life. That you trust, somebody that is not.
Yeah, it's your first time. Oh, thank you, thank you. You like watch my videos? Do you have a brand of your own? Me, I even want to get to know you a little bit. Do you have a brand of your own? Do you plan on starting a brand, or you just like my clothes? Are you just a supporter of the brand?
Trust somebody that is not living. Find somebody that you trust. Somebody that is not living a. You need to find somebody that you trust. Somebody that is not living a frugal lifestyle like you.
Why don't you use After Effects or Premiere? Because this is easier. That's just the truth. It's not like this one is better. This is just easier. This is easy, like very, very easy for me to use. I've paid for the pro version, it's just easier. No, I don't have any brand. Oh, okay.
Trust somebody that is
But have you like seen my content before?
not living a frugal lifestyle like you.
Most times, right? Sometimes, because I have like audience on TikTok, when I come on Instagram, I don't know, it's just like a humbling experience for me. It's a humbling come on YouTube, it's a humbling experience for me, man. But thank you for coming, Glizzy Gamer. Like, finally I found somebody. Yeah, it's easy. Not really. Oh, it's fine. I just wanted to know. So are you like, do you want to be a gamer from your name? You like gaming content? What game do you play? Do you play Call of Duty, Fortnite, FIFA, or you like to play adventure games?
That you trust, somebody that is not living a frugal lifestyle like you, and make sure that this is somebody that sees the vision as well. For me, it is my sister, and she has been keeping record for me, like the whole family. That's the record. For me, she has been keeping record for me, like the whole family.
Minecraft, Call of Duty, PC version like Modern Warfare, Black Ops. Yeah. Me too, man. I play Call of Duty Warzone on my PC because I'm editing right now on my PC. So I play Call of Duty. Call of Duty Warzone. I'm like so good at it, man. So good. Do you know, fun fact, if I was not running this my brand, or I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, I probably would have been a gamer. I even I did how many years ago I played in the Fortnite like World Cup qualifiers, but I didn't qualify. Like I've tried pro in playing video games, but it didn't work out, and I was getting older, so I said I can't be like 25 when I wasn't really passionate
as
about
well.
it.
For me, it is my sister, and she has been keeping record for me, like the whole family. That's our family accountant. So luckily for me.
Nice, bro. Where are you from? Where are you from? I don't know why I just assumed you're from Nigeria. Where are you from?
Our family accountant. So luckily for me, the accountant came in the form of me having an elder sister. And even up till today, we did accounting together. We spoke. I know how much is currently in the business account and all of that.
Where are you from, by the way? I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. I live in Abuja. Pakistan. That's crazy. That's good to know. Shout out to you. Shout out to Pakistan. So do you live in Pakistan right now? Is there like a big gaming culture in Pakistan? Do you guys like, is that very popular there? Do people stream there? Do you stream?
I know how much is currently in the business account and all of that, because after I got an accountant, it cleared my head from focusing on numbers. Now I can focus on the creative side. I can focus on the things that I actually enjoy. Because I hate doing the calculations, I hate doing the numbers, and honestly I hate knowing how much I have, because if I know how much I have, it makes me feel relaxed and I don't want to grind. But me not knowing how much
gaming is not much popular in Pakistan. For real, that means it must be tough for you, man. Do you guys have like what do you call it? Is there, since gaming is not really big, at least in Nigeria we have like, you know, Nigerian lobby, we have people that like play Warzone actively, even Fortnite as well. So I'm sure it must be tough for you. But I'm like, is this your dream? Is this something that you want to do like forever? Is there somebody that inspires you? Let's say like since you said Minecraft, I don't know who plays Minecraft. Is there somebody that inspires you to like be a gamer, and who's the person?
Because if I know how much I have, it makes me feel relaxed and I don't want to grind. But me not knowing how much I have, I don't want to grind. But me not knowing how much I have, knowing that okay, it's just my last 50k that is in my account, my last 100k, I'll always be grinding, trying to get more money, because it just puts me in cost. Get more money.
No, I like to play games. I just like to play games. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you wanted to become a YouTuber. So what do you want to be? What career are you in right now? What do you want to be?
Get
like me now, if somebody asks me what do, I tell them I own a clothing brand. One of the biggest clothing brand in Nigeria, and I edit videos too. Oh, you're a video editor. Oh, okay, that's nice, man. That's nice. Do you have any like videos on your YouTube?
Get more money,
You also like to watch anime? Oh, I used to watch anime before, but like long time ago. Naruto. I was so obsessed with Naruto, man. But long time ago.
Get more money, because it just puts me in a state.
What editing software do you use? Since you asked me about Premiere Pro or After Effects, bro, After Effects is so advanced. I have never tried After Effects, but I've edited 2 videos on Premiere Pro. It's too stressful. Maybe they've made things easier, but that time you have to add adjustment layer, then put the effects on top of the adjustment layer, all this thing. I'm still in learning phase. Okay. My favorite anime, is Naruto. I used to watch it so much. I used to watch Naruto so much. And if you learn how to edit videos, it's going to be really good for you, because me now, when this my YouTube is monetized, I would even want to get an editor, a video editor that would make things easier for me, because this time now I could put this time to doing something else, but now I'm editing video, and I've been sitting down here for like, I think we've been here for over an hour
trying to get more money, because it just puts me in a state of panic, not knowing if I am broke or rich. But if I know how much money I have, I just feel relaxed and I just want to go out, party, enjoy myself. But that is not the time for it. Probably
my favorite anime is Attack on Titan. I've heard so much about this Attack on Titan, and in Fortnite that time there was this thing, ODM gear. I think it's from Attack on Titan. ODM gear that they use it to like swing around and also like attack, right? Hope I'm not talking about the wrong anime.
And I just want to go out, party, enjoy myself. But that is not the time for it. Probably when I'm like 40 years old, that's when I'll start chilling. But now is when I have the strength, the energy to grind. So I do everything to make sure that I'm grinding. And like I said, this is something for people that are in senior year, or like, you know, they are 3 years in, a couple years in. I said this is something for people that are in senior year, or like, you know, they are 3 years in, or like, you know, they are.
Let's see, it's Goated Shodo. Yeah, ODM gear is from ALT. I'll try to give it. I'll give it a try.
In senior year, or like they are 3 years in.
So far with your After Effects and Premiere Pro, are you enjoying it? Is this something that, like, did you even have history of editing, or this is your first time trying it? Like this one now, I've used like different editing softwares before I found CapCut, and I really liked CapCut because it works for what I need. I don't need crazy effects, I don't need all of that, so CapCut works for it. And have you tried using CapCut before?
Oh yeah, or like,
because this one that you are going for is really complicated. It means you want to be like a full-time editor.
Who are in senior year, or like they are 3 years senior year, or like senior year, or like they are 3 years in senior year, or like.
I hate when I say like in videos.
Something for people that are in senior year, or they are 3 years in, a couple years into running their brand. Senior year, or they are 3 years in, a couple years into running their brand. This is not for you just starting.
This is for live men and not for yes men. I've used Filmora, CapCut, DaVinci, and Veg. But I guess you didn't like them. Because me, since I discovered CapCut, I used to edit on Premiere Pro before. But since I discovered CapCut, I swear I never look back. I love CapCut. Like, one day if CapCut can sponsor me. Bro, I love CapCut. It has made my life so much easier.
This is not for you just starting. If you're just starting, you cannot even afford an accountant, so don't even think about it. Now, taxes, record, financial planning, don't stress me out. Now, taxes, don't even think about it. Now,
they are not that much advanced. Bro, you is because you are an editor. Me, this is just part of the things that I do. If somebody should ask me what do, I never add like editor inside. Like, so this is just byproducts to get to my results. That's why I'll choose the easiest for me. The easiest. If I could even find an easier way than CapCut, I'll do it. The easiest to me, that's the one that I just think about it.
Now, taxes, records, financial planning, don't stress me out like it used to, because my accountant can clearly tell me it's better we do this for this, it's better we spend this much money for this. And sometimes when I even request for money, she also asks me what is the money being used for, so she can keep record on her own side, which is what keeps it professional, not just keeping it as like a sibling kind of thing. This is professional. She's on salary.
Let's see, try Filmora. Yeah, CapCut is easier than others. Try Filmora. I will try that maybe when my CapCut subscription expires. I think I have to pay for Filmora as well, right?
Record on her own side, which is what keeps it professional, not just keeping it as like a sibling kind of thing. This is professional. She's on salary. Same with like my lawyer. Salary. Same with like my lawyer on salary. So it is professional, and I always keep her in. She's on salary. Same with like
I'll
my
cut this
lawyer
part out.
on salary. So it is professional, and I always keep her in check. She also keeps me in check. So it is professional and salary.
I'm cutting out the
Salary.
part.
So it is professional, and I.
Yeah, you have to pay for that, but you can download cracked version from some sites. That's true. My Photoshop is cracked. As you mentioned this, my Photoshop is cracked. I didn't want to pay for Photoshop, man. I was like, bro, I don't want to pay for Photoshop. So the Photoshop on my PC is the cracked version.
So it is professional, and I always keep her in check. She also keeps me in check.
And
If
we're
you're small
almost
right now,
done.
plan for growth. Having someone professional. If you're small right, check.
Is your own also cracked version?
She also
Tell me,
keeps
is
me
your
in
own
check.
also cracked
If you're
version?
small right now,
I say my Premiere and After Effects is cracked. As if I knew, man. Boys, you know, if you can find an easier and a cheaper way to do it, these companies, they are billion-dollar companies. So trust me, you doing it is not like hurting them so much.
she also keeps me in check. If you're small right now, you can't. If you're small right now, you can't.
But does Filmora have this feature where it can auto cut the video for me, where it will just take out, like, see this video now, you see there are cuts in the video, is with this CapCut feature where it auto cuts video for you. Does Filmora have that?
If you're small right now, you don't need it full time. You can just consult with somebody that you know is financially wise and ask the person his opinion or her opinion on a few things. Then it can help you plan. But trust me, over time, this is something that you would appreciate once you get it, and you won't even want to go back to not having an accountant. Yeah, how true. Listen, if your brand have the best design, the best story, even the best quality, but the money isn't matching money. Having an accountant. Listen.
They are too much. They are costly, bro. Guess Filmora have been features then. Oh, really? I'll give it a try then. If they have more features than CapCut, I'll give it a try. Because I know CapCut is the most basic form of editing. CapCut is the most basic form of editing. Like, it's just
An accountant.
basic.
Listen, if your brand has the best designs, the best ideas, the best story, the best visuals, but lacks money management, your brand will never grow, and you would owe management. Your brand will your lacks money management. Your brand will never grow, and you would always be stuck in the same position, because cash flow position. Stuck in the same position because cash flow is the engine for every business. That is like you putting fuel in fire, or that is the thing that keeps the business, is the engine for every business. That is like you putting fuel in fire, is the engine for every business. That is the thing that keeps the business.
If you're just joining, please make sure you like the stream so that it would, recommend it to more people. Guess for more, hey, press Ctrl B, then you add cuts. Oh, really? Wait. Let me try this thing. Let me. I don't know all these shortcuts. I swear, I don't know all these shortcuts. I'll try it now.
Keeps the business running. Any business that doesn't have money, it's not a business. The business will fold over time. So I'm making this video over time.
You said Ctrl B. Oh! W Gamer, W Glizzy Gamer in the chat, man. Thank you so much. This is my first time. I didn't even know about this. This is one of the benefits of me working live. I didn't even know about this. I swear to God. W Glizzy Gamer, you are going to be a very good editor. I can tell. I can tell. Just keep doing. This is so crazy.
Over time.
So, but what if I want to cut and delete behind? If I want to cut and delete behind, because on here now you see I always come to press this one to delete behind. So is there something, or do I press Ctrl B delete? Should I do Ctrl B delete?
To fold over time. So I'm making this video to try and help you make sure your business or your clothing brand doesn't fold. I want to see all of us win. That's my goal. And don't forget, I am Abdrazak Sani, and we are building the most impactful brand in the world. Thank you, boss. And in the world.
Okay, but I think I still did some.
Thank you, boss.
I'll have to get used to Ctrl B.
Last
Ctrl B.
one. I made some of these mistakes outside worldwide, but I'm still learning. I'm sharing so that people don't learn the hard in the world. I've impactful brand in the world. I've made some of these mistakes, if not all of them, and I am sharing so that people won't. I've made some of these mistakes.
With Ctrl B, let me not forget. W Glizzy Gamer. Hey, wait, I'm coming in 5 minutes. All right. That's if I'm not done by then.
World. I've made some of these mistakes, if not all of them.
But if you come back and I'm gone, I'll be back again the same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, I'll be here again to continue editing the video.
Of these mistakes, if not all of them, and I'm sharing my own story to make sure people don't learn this. I'm making sure that people don't learn my own story to make sure people don't learn. And I'm sharing my own story to make sure people don't learn this. I'm making sure that, and I'm sharing my own story to make sure people don't learn this. I'm making sure that people don't learn this, and I'm sharing my own story. I'm sharing my own story. I'm making sure that, and I'm sharing my own story. I'm making.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. I guess maybe we did.
And I'm sharing my own story. I'm making sure that people don't learn this the hard way. So now it's your turn. Please be honest. What is the mistake that you've made that I mentioned in this video? Don't feel shy. Don't feel guilty. Just let me know in the comments. I want to hear your own mistake. And hopefully if this video has been able to help you out. Hopefully if this video has been able to help you out.
Ctrl B. Thank you. Can I repeat your question? I said, like, for example, if I want to cut, you know, Ctrl B is to cut. What if I want to cut and delete the behind here, like the text after? Right? Like, let me give you an example. If I press Ctrl B, it just splits. But I want it to split and delete. Like, if I want to split and delete and I click here, you know, it splits and it deletes. So can you tell me what that is? Like, what am I supposed to press for that to happen? Did you understand? But I need to fix this delay. The delay is too long. Press Q to deal behind and W to delete. Oh wait, Q. Wait. Oh. What did you do? What did you do, bro? Hey. Hey, bro. Tell me this thing saved. Okay, it's saved. It's saved. If not, me and you would have had problem. I'll come to Pakistan and look for you. I swear, I would have come to Pakistan. Like, I'll come and look for you if this thing did not save. Wait, select the clip. So select the clip. Bro, it's not working. No. Press Q to delete behind. Okay, no control, just Q. Only Q. My bad. Now let's do it. See, you're even teaching me and you are still learning how to edit. And you can already teach somebody. Let's see. Q. W Glizzy Gamer in the chat. W Glizzy Gamer in the chat. Then what? W for front. Oh, Glizzy Gamer. Glizzy. Thank you so much. You've made my life easier. Q W Control B. Thank you so much. You've made my life easier. I swear to God. You made the chats more interesting for me and you made my life easier because I know how to edit better. You know about Control Z. Yeah, to undo. But what of to redo? I already know Control Z. What of to redo? I know Control Z is undo. So what if I mistakenly undid something and I want to take it forward? It's Control what? What am I supposed to do for that? W, Q, Control B, Control Z. I'm adding more shortcuts to my brain bank. Control Y or Control plus Y or Control plus Z. Okay. Wait, let's do the Control Y. Let's see now. It didn't work. Oh. Shift. Oh, Control Shift Z. Oh, W Glizzy. Oh my God, man, you are the best. I swear to God. You are the best. Wait. Let me make it full screen so that you know that I mean it. You are the best. Glizzy Gamer. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining the stream. You made the stream interesting. Aside from making the stream interesting, you also still taught me a few things. Bro, I appreciate you so much. This shortcut now, I'm going to be using them a lot. And tomorrow, I'll be back again this same time. Why isn't it full screen? Tomorrow I'll be back again this same time. Wow, this is so crazy. I don't know why it's not full screen. I'll just make it full screen manually. I want to say thank you again because that time I thought it was full screen, but it wasn't full screen. Thank you again. I appreciate what you did. It's a very big deal for me. You made the life interesting. You still taught me a few things, which has, impacted me. I'm going to stick with this for a long time. Are you kidding me? I can't do full screen. I'm still learning how to do this whole thing, but I'm going to just end it here, man. I'll see you again. If you want to be part of it, I'll see you again same time tomorrow. I'll continue editing the video, adding, effects, transition, and all of that. Shortcut option in the top right. What shortcut? Is it to like enlarge the screen? I also need to learn how to use this thing more. like to use. I need to learn how to use. Click it, then you can find out more shortcuts. Oh, okay. In CapCut, I think they always show me. They always tell me like, oh, shortcuts and all of that. But I'm not patient to go through it. But thank you so much, man. If you are interested again in continuing the editing process with me, I'll be on tomorrow adding effects, transitions. You can give me your idea. Same time. What time is it? It's around like 7 my time. So same time tomorrow. Please join me if you can. I'll see you. Love you, man.